Week 15 of the NFL. And front and center is Sam Laporta. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Raiders and the Falcons on Monday Night Prime Time.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick, instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Evans, the motion man here. Cousins looking to throw right away here. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Cousins. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He'll cobble together a yard there. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
On 4th down, here's Cousins. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Play action now for Cousins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Walker on 1st down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Bullock's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
The defenders are there to get him at the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 37-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught, Devon Achane. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's contained at the line for no gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw. Cousins. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now an inside give to Walker. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They bring a tight end in motion right. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Pass complete to Walker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. In motion left is Evans. First down throw for Cousins. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On first down, it's Wilson. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Throwing on third, Wilson. Walker hauls it in. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
Wilson now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a 9-point advantage. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the set. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Massive hit. The ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
I'm pretty sure his special teams coach is going to have a talk with him after that one. He can get as creative as he wants and do whatever he wants. Just don't lose yardage or the ball. You start doing either, and there's a problem.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He's on the move. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On fourth down, here's Herbert. They connect for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Pierce up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Walker now from the gun. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing his Cousins. Completes this one to Chase. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Cousins. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now Cousins again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Into the hands of Walker. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. The Raiders and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. A-Chain running to the right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. It was Max Melton who hauled him down there.
2nd and 10 at the Falcons 41-yard line.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to Flowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down? A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They'll give up the gut to Walker. He's got a gain of 6 there. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They send him left out of the slot. Out of the gun, Cousins. He lofts it deep left. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Herbert. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Laporta with the grab. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. 2nd and 3. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A tight end in motion now. Throwing on first is Herbert. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finding Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, Herbert. Able to find A-Chan. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. From the 20 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Now Herbert again. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll start by heading out west. State Farm Stadium in Glendale, where it was the visiting Patriots come in and get the victory on the road. Chris Godwin, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we fly over the Central Valley and up to Santa Clara to check on the Niners at home at Levi's Stadium. And it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. James Conner, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Raiders send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds Laporta. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now a toss play for Achane. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it'll be 3rd and 12. To the air this time. Herbert gets this one to Pierce. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Falcons and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on third down. Here's Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw, Herbert. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They run the counter to H.N. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Motioning the tight end now. He finds Laporta. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
H.N. reels it in. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Running left, it's Pierce. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up 4th and long. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game, he just inched them a little bit closer.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Toss play, this is Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Putting the tight end in motion. Walker on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders returning their offense and this running back to the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's the gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Achane on the inside give. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Achane again. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd down, Herbert. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. First down throw for Cousins. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A counter give here to Pacheco. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They'll motion a tight end left. Play action now for Cousins. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. They did it. He made the interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Comes Las Vegas on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Completed to Flowers. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Herbert from the gun. complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. They don't get anything on first, and now they face 2nd and 15.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 37-yard line.
Pierce up the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Returning it from the 4. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. Ball at the 33 for first down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Cousins. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10. Here's Cousins. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play. But defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Evans brings in the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Cousins. Pass complete to Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Falcons needing a couple. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The tight end going in motion right. From the 16. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand. I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. That one is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who were out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. Finding Flowers. And he's down after getting us up to the 41. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. To throw. Caught by Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Now to throw. This is reeled in by Reed. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. They send the tight end in motion. Second down carry for Achan. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to A.J. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's the gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.